各位同学，大家好，我是弘光科技大学应用英语系蒋小珍，欢迎收看今天的英文翻译第14讲播出。上次我们谈了英汉语言的词序和句序的结构的差异，今天我们要谈英汉句法的差异。首先介绍跟我一块主持节目的王教授。
各位同学，大家好，我是东吴大学英文系王安琪。我们今天要讨论英汉语言句法的异同，分别讨论句子的功能和句子的结构。首先来看 Part 1 Principles of Translation 翻译原理。
我们先谈第一部分，句子功能。英语句中的句子依照其功能可以分为5种。第一种叙述句 declarative sentence， 第二种疑问句 interrogative sentence， 第三种祈使句 imperative sentence， 第四种感叹句 exclamatory sentence， 第五种祈愿句 optative sentence。汉语中其实也有这5种句子，我们分别就这5种句子举例说明如下。
第一种叙述句 declarative sentence， 或是直述句，是陈述一个事实或说话人的看法，包括2种句法：肯定句的 affirmative sentence 和否定句的 negative sentence。英文和中文都有叙述句的句法，例如We did not find the beautiful beach, even with the aid of GPS.
借着卫星导航，我们还是找不到这片美丽的海滩。
Due to environmental pollution, many animals are in danger of extinction.
由于环境污染，很多动物濒临灭绝。
When Danny was shot, a wave of panic spread through the small village.
丹尼遭射杀后，一阵恐惧的气氛传遍小村落。
We know that the United Nations is an international organization.
我们知道联合国是个国际性的组织。
The products that do not harm the environment, whether in their production, use, or disposal, are called eco-friendly products.
凡在其制造、使用或丢弃过程中均不侵害环境的产品，称为环保产品。疑问句的英文疑问句的做法呢，在句首我们要加上第一个加 be 动词，有 am、are、is、was、were 等。第二个我们要加助动词 does、do、did、has、have、had 等。第三，我们可以加疑问词 why、who、where、when、how， 然后句尾再加问号。那汉语它仅在叙述句的句尾加个吗或呢等，然后句尾加问号就好了。我们来举例说明。
Am I going to manage the current project?
我要管理目前的专案吗？
Are you nervous about the test result?
你对测试结果感到紧张吗？
Is he a CIA investigator?
他是中情局调查员吗？
Wasn't she a supporter of women's rights?
他不是女权的支持者吗？
Were they efficient workers in the factory?
他们是工厂内有效率的工作者吗？
Does she often fail to keep her words?
他时常不守诺言吗？
Don't you think the vase is overpriced because the design is not original?
你不认为这个花瓶价钱过于昂贵，因为它的设计没有创意吗？
Did Lisa long to learn several languages and work abroad?
丽莎渴望学习多种语言并到国外工作吗？
Has Jennifer achieved her dream of becoming a chef?
Jennifer 实现了她想当主厨的梦想吗？
Have the doctor said that they are optimistic about George's treatment?
医生们已表示他们对乔治的治疗是乐观的吗？
Had you had a chance to look it over carefully before you signed the contract?
在你签约之前，你有机会仔细看了一遍吗？
Why were you late last evening?
你昨晚为何迟到？
第三种祈使句 imperative sentence， 英文祈使句用来表达请求、命令，或是表示忠告、禁止。祈使句通常以动词原式起头，主词你通常被省略。譬如 You go away, go away， 走开。英文和中文都有这种句子。另外，譬如 Be nice to your friends，
好好对待你的朋友。
Get ready, run，
准备好，快跑。
Wake up，
起床。
Stop that，
快停止。
Molly, don't eat junk food。
茉莉，不要吃垃圾食物。好，感叹句，这个是用以表示说话人的强烈感情，如喜悦、痛苦、赞赏、焦急、厌恶、惊奇、愤怒等。英语感叹句用 how、what 开始，句末通常用感叹号。中文也有感叹句，多半都用 are 结尾。但是两种语言的感叹句结构不同，翻译的时候要注意。我们例如下面几种句型，第一个是 how 加上形容词或者副词，再加主词，再加动词。
譬如 How lovely her hair is，
她的秀发多美啊！
How hard the students are studying，
学生们读书多么努力啊！
How quickly the runner runs，
跑步者跑得多快啊！好，我们看另一种句型是 how 加主词加动词。
譬如 How time flies，
时光飞逝。
How sad her story is，
他的故事多么悲惨啊！我们再看是 what 加 a 或 an 加形容词加单数可数名词，再加主词加动词。
譬如 What a pretty woman she is，
她是位多么美丽的女郎。再看一个 what 可以加形容词加可数名词复数或不可数名词，我们再加主词加动词。
譬如 What lovely hair she has，
她有着多美的秀发啊！
What brilliant ideas you have，
你有很棒的点子。
接着是第五种祈愿句 optative sentence， 祈愿句表示愿望或祈愿的句子，英文和中文都有。譬如 May you succeed，
祝你成功。
God bless you，
愿神祝福你。
Long live the Queen，
女王万岁。好，接下来我们来谈第二部分，句子结构。英语中的句子依其结构分为下列4种：第一是单句 simple sentence， 第二合句 compound sentence， 第三复句 complex sentence， 第四复合句 compound complex sentence。
譬如 Flower arrangement is one of her interests，
这是个单句，因为只有一个动词，我们中文翻成插花是他的兴趣之一。
He hated to go to school and he constantly ran away from home。
这是个合句，它是用 and 加2个句子，我们翻成中文，他讨厌上学，而且经常离家出走。
The small town has become so prosperous because it is a nice place to vacation。
好，这是个复句，因为里面有一个 because 子句，翻成中文，这个小镇因为是个度假的好地方，所以变得这么繁荣。because 子句它原来在后面，可是翻译的时候，我们要把它搬到句子前面啊，先说明原因。
When he was young, he enjoyed reading and he wanted to be a writer。
这就是一个复合句。首先我们看有 when 子句，这是个复句，可是后面有 and 加2个句子是合句，我们叫复合句。中文是他年轻的时候喜欢阅读，并想当个作家。在翻译时，英语的句子结构有时可在汉语中保留，有时需要调整或转换。
譬如 Sight is one of the 5 senses.
这是单句。中文是视觉是5种感官之一，这也是单句。
They were found collaborating with some drug smuggler.
这是单句。翻成中文，有人发现他们勾结毒品走私犯，这变复句了。
He has a special skill at dumping his girlfriends.
这是单句。中文是他有特殊的技巧，把女朋友们甩掉，这变复句。
I don't know what the word means.
这是复句。翻成我不知道这个字的意思是单句。
They had a good navy, which was the decisive factor in the battle.
这是一个复句哈。那我们翻中文是他们有决定战役胜负的优良海军，这变单句。
另外，英语中还有一些特殊的句子结构，譬如强调句 （emphatic sentence）、倒装句 （inversion）、被动语态 （passive voice）、假设语态 （subjunctive mood） 等等。在汉语中，这一类句子结构比较少见。譬如 ，It is impossible to release the spy immediately.
这是个强调句哈。立刻释放这名间谍是不可能的。这个虚主词 it 本身没有意义，不必翻译。
It is a cycle that could easily go on forever.
这是一个强调句，这个循环很容易永远继续下去。虚主词 it 本身没有意义，不必翻。
It is our company profile that I am concerned about.
这是一个强调句。中文是我所关心的是我们公司的形象。同样的，虚主词 it 本身没有意义，不必翻译。
Never have I seen such a gorgeous vase 等于 I have never seen such a gorgeous vase.
这是个倒装句哈。那中文是我从未见过这么精美的花瓶。在汉语译文中没有这种倒装。
Only after the accident did he have his car inspected 等于 he only had his car inspected after the accident.
这是个倒装句。车祸后他才把车去送检。这汉语译文里面没有倒装。
Rarely does he go to the movies 等于 he rarely goes to the movies.
这是倒装句哈。我们翻成他很少去看电影，也是同样的汉语译文没有倒装。
Here comes the popular singer 等于 the popular singer comes here.
这是个倒装句。翻成受欢迎的歌手来这儿了，那汉语译文也是没有倒装。
The highway was extended as far as our town.
本身是一个被动的语态哈，翻成中文变成公路延长到我们镇上。汉语译文多半会以主动来表示。
Vegetable sandwiches are sold out.
好，这是一个被动语态。中文翻成蔬菜三明治卖完了，也是用主动表示。
The famous garden where we visited was filled with lush greenery and flowering shrubs.
好，这是个被动语态。我们参访的著名花园充满翠绿植物与盛开花丛。汉语多半是以主动来表示。
If I were you, I wouldn't do that.
这是个假设语态。如果我是你的话，我不会那么做。因为我不是你，所以我们就用假设语气 were 来表示所说的是与现在事实相反的假设。
If I had studied hard, I would have passed the exams.
这也是个假设语态哈。如果我当时努力学习，我就会已经通过考试了。那过去的事并没有发生，所以我们用假设语气 had studied 来表示所说的是与过去事实相反的假设。好，那我们现在进入到我们的 Part 2 Famous Quotations 中外名言。
Words first, blows later.
先礼后兵，
To cast pearls before swine.
对牛弹琴，
Easy come, easy go.
来得快，去得也快。
Adversity reveals genius. Fortune conceals it.
逆境时天才显露，顺利时天才埋没。
Give me liberty or give me death.
不自由勿临死。好，接着是 Part 3 Dialogue 英文会话。在观看这一段绘画之前，我们先解说绘画当中一些词汇和片语 vocabulary and expressions， 帮助同学了解。
Turn off.
关掉，使人失去兴趣。
Switch.
转换。
Channel.
频道。
Kind of.
有一点。
Version.
版本。
Convince.
确信。
Series.
连续剧。
Ham.
火腿。
Leftover.
剩菜饭。
Go with.
与什么搭配？
Gallon.
加仑。
Jug.
水罐。
Convoy.
护送。
Stop off.
逗留。下车。
Fast food restaurant.
速食店。
Check mark.
茶盒做记号。
Order sheet.
点餐单。
Regular.
固定的。
Standard.
标准的。
Type.
形式种类。
Run.
经营。
Apply for.
申请。
License.
执照。
Shoulder.
承担。
Bookkeeping.
簿记。
Task.
工作。
Keep up with.
跟上。
Excuse.
原谅。
Expression.
措辞。
Tax accounting.
税务会计。
Above board.
光明正大的。
Straight.
正直的。诚实的。
Hold back.
隐瞒。
Slim majority.
略超过一半。
Fair.
诚实的。公平的。
Share.
份额。
Amount.
总数。总额。
The lion's share.
大部分。
Revenue.
税入。税收。好，今天的英文绘画是由2位同学扮演一对夫妻，他们在等待孩子们从城外观看足球赛比完之后回来。
You turned that off so fast. Switch channels anyhow. It kind of turned me off too. I've already seen the film version 3 times, and I'm still convinced the book is so much better. Which means you just can't stay interested in the weekly series. The book will get your attention for sure, since you grew up in that town. Say this is the 4th time you've gotten up in the last half hour or so. Yes, to get a cold drink. Same as you. Maybe it's the ham we had for supper. It's a good thing we didn't eat it all. The kids will want some leftovers when they return from that out-of-town football game, unless it's really late. And some ice water to go with it. I already filled a gallon jug. It should be ready for them when they get home. Unless their bus convoy stops off at some fast food restaurant, like ours used to do when we traveled too far away and got back well past midnight. I remember that only too well, including how they checkmarked their order sheet that had a picture of each item. The day I started my first regular job, I looked for it on the tickets, but couldn't find it. Sure, most places only use the standard types, like Mom did for the business she ran at our house. She had to apply for a license and shoulder the bookkeeping tasks, and keep up with, excuse the expression, tax accounting. No question about that. Your family and mine always did such things above board and played straight, never held back. Like the slim majority back stateside, who do pay their fair share, which amounts to the lion's share of government revenue. You turned that off so fast. Switch channels anyhow. It kind of turned me off too. I've already seen the film version 3 times, and I'm still convinced the book is so much better. Which means you just can't stay interested in the weekly series. The book will get your attention for sure, since you grew up in that town. Say this is the 4th time you've gotten up in the last half hour or so. Yes, to get a cold drink. Same as you. Maybe it's the ham we had for supper.
It's a good thing we didn't eat it all. The kids will want some leftovers when they return from that out-of-town football game, unless it's really late.
And some ice water to go with it. I already filled a gallon jug. It should be ready for them when they get home.
Unless their bus convoy stops off at some fast food restaurant, like ours used to do when we traveled too far away and got back well past midnight.
I remember that only too well, including how they checkmarked their order sheet that had a picture of each item. The day I started my first regular job, I looked for it on the tickets, but couldn't find it.
Sure, most places only use the standard types, like Mom did for the business she ran at our house. She had to apply for a license and shoulder the bookkeeping tasks.
And keep up with, excuse the expression, tax accounting.
No question about that. Your family and mine always did such things above board and played straight, never held back. Like the slim majority back stateside who do pay their fair share, which amounts to the lion's share of government revenue.
好，我们从刚刚绘画里面挑一些 questions 来问同学。
Question 1. What are these people doing? A. Reading novels. B. Playing cards. C. Watching TV. D. Cooking food.
C. Watching TV.
What observation does the first speaker make about the second one? A. He is sleepy. B. He is irritable. C. He is sad. D. He is thirsty.
D. He is thirsty.
What kind of year does the conversation probably take place? A. Autumn. B. Winter. C. Spring. D. Summer.
A. Autumn.
Question 4. What is probably the relation between these people? A. Brother and sister. B. Husband and wife. C. Co-workers. D. We can tell from the story.
B. Husband and wife. 好，最后我们来看 Part 4. Let's practice 句型翻译练习。从刚刚绘画里面挑些例句来做翻译练习。
I've already seen the film version 3 times, and I'm still convinced the book is so much better.
我看了3次改编的电影，我还是相信书比较好。Convince 深信、坚信的意思。我完全相信约翰是无辜的。
I'm absolutely convinced that John is innocent. I'm absolutely convinced that John is innocent.
看哪个错？对，因为 absolutely 用副词修饰 convinced。另外翻翻看
I harbor no doubts of John's innocence.
，harbor no doubts 毫无疑问的。下面，他坚信他的决定是对的。
He convinced that his decision was correct. He was convinced that his decision was correct.
我们看哪一个错？第一个错，要 he was convinced 用被动式哈。另外翻翻看。
He firmly believed he had taken the right path.
好，坚信 firmly believed。
It means you just can't stay interested in the weekly series.
这代表你对每周的连续剧无法保持兴趣。我们看 stay interested 保持兴趣。为何你对任何事情都无法维持兴趣呢？
Why can't you stay interested in anything? Why can't you stay interesting in anything?
我们看哪一个错？对，第二个错哈，要 stay interested， 人是用 ed 哈。我们另外翻翻看
How is it that your interest always fades?
fade 是消退的意思。好笑的动作可以让观众保持兴趣。我们提示一下 gesture 是动作的意思。
Funny gestures can make your audiences stay interested. Funny gestures can make your audiences to stay interested.
我们看哪一个错？第二个 make 实义动词后面不要 to 了，直接 stay。另外翻翻看
Unusual motions may hold your viewers' interest.
好 viewers 跟观众 audiences 一样。
The kids will want some leftovers when they return from that out-of-town football game, unless it's really late.
除非真的太晚，否则孩子们从城外足球比赛完回来会想要吃些剩菜饭的。Return from 从什么回来？ 他刚刚从苏格兰回来，显得很疲劳。
He just returned from Scotland and seemed be very tired. He just returned from Scotland and seemed very tired.
我们看哪个错？第一个错，其实同学 seemed 后面直接接 tired 的形容词就好了。另外翻翻看
He looked beat upon arriving back from Scotland.
beat 就被打败意思，很疲劳的意思哈。孩子们很兴奋，因为爸爸快下班了。
The children were very excited because their dad was returning from work. The children were very excited because their dad was returning from work.
我们看哪一个错？第二个错，人是用 ed， 我刚刚讲过，用 excited。另外翻翻看
Their father's coming home from his job got the children keyed up.
keyed up 也是很兴奋的意思哈。
Unless their bus convoy stops off at some fast food restaurant, like ours used to do when we traveled too far away and got back well past midnight.
除非接送的巴士在某些速食店前停车，就像我们过去也常因为旅途遥远，过大半夜才到家而这么做。我们用 used to 过去常有的习惯。我以前在台北读书时，常搭捷运上学。
I used to taking MRT to school when I studied in Taipei. I used to take MRT to school when I studied in Taipei.
看哪一个错？第一个 used to 后面用原形 take 不要 ing。另外翻翻看。
Formerly, I rode the subway to class in Taipei.
好 ，formerly 就是以前的意思。我在美国时常去纽约看不同的表演。
I used to go to New York to see different shows when I stayed in the USA. I used to go to the New York to see different shows when I stayed in the USA.
看哪边错？第二个错了，因为纽约专有名词不要加 the。另外翻翻看。
While living stateside, I formerly trekked to theaters in the Big Apple.
Trek 是长途旅行的意思 ，Big Apple 就是纽约。
She had to apply for a license and shoulder the bookkeeping tasks.
她必须申请执照，并且承担记账的工作。Apply for 是申请的意思。玛丽大学毕业后申请这份差事。
Mary applied the job after she graduated from university. Mary applied for the job after she graduated from university.
好，我们看哪一个错？第一个错 ，apply 要用 for， 不行漏掉。另外翻翻看。
Upon earning her bachelor degree, Mary sought employment with this firm.
好 ，bachelor degree 就是学士学位哈。好，我必须申请奖学金才能出国念书。我们提示 study abroad 是出国念书的意思。
I have to apply for the scholarship in order to study abroad. I have to apply for the scholarship in order to read abroad.
好，我们看哪一个错？对，出国念书是 study 不是 read 哈。另外翻翻看。
A scholarship looms as sine qua non for my overseas study.
好，sine qua non 就是必要的条件。好，同学，我们今天的翻译先做到这里了。那么下一次我们要谈英汉文化的对比与翻译，我们谈谈看中西饮食啦、婚礼喜宴，还有经典名著文学上的差异，其实造成翻译上有蛮多的困难。那我们下次见啦，拜拜，
拜拜。